What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Staying Alpha channel, guys. Today I have topics that we should be talking about that no one is really talking about. So either way, welcome to the Staying Alpha channel. So first of all, right, this is going to be just a quick video, a little bit of a recap, but I want to talk about this, right? Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Did Logan Paul really get knocked out?
Obviously at 44, Mayweather.
Not sure. Let me play it one more time for you.
Obviously at 44, Mayweather.
Because it shows, right, that Mayweather is actually holding him up. So watch it real close.
Obviously at 44, Mayweather.
Now, Logan Paul says that he did not get knocked out, right? That's what he says. Whatever. I think that he probably got rocked. Maybe not knocked out, right? Because he recovered pretty quickly, but it seems like he did, right? He looked like he was out. What's going on, big boy? Assassinate everyone right now on the stream, right? It looked like he really did, but I'm not really sure. Either way, the fight, it's just a way to get paid. Like Mayweather says, right? It was just a legit bank robbery. It was just a legit money heist. That's really what it comes down to. A lot of people are mad at Floyd Mayweather for what he did. They're calling him a prostitute, that he just cares about the money, doesn't care about his legacy, and keeping his boxing record clean. But hey, man, it's just a way to make money. And this is coming from a dude that honestly, he's a genius when it comes to making money. And Floyd Mayweather can't even really read. That just shows that it really doesn't matter. You can make money in whatever it is that you're great at doing. You could actually make some money, right? So I'm not mad at him. I think the guy's a genius. And also, right, the last thing that I want to talk about before we keep this moving on further to crypto is, as you see what this headline says. Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather made tens of millions in sponsored dollars on their fight. Here are all the brands involved in the boxing event, right? And who is it that you want to be? Do you want to be the guy that's walking out with the Charizard necklace, or do you want to be the guy that's walking out with the OnlyFans hat, right? So here you see, guys, he has OnlyFans, he has Bet Online, and also he has right here on the shorts, you can't really see it because he's bending down, he has Ethereum Max, all right? That is an actual cryptocurrency that is paying Floyd Mayweather. He has Fashion Nova, and I think that's his Smiles. So he has a lot of advertisements going on. Logan Paul has some, right? But not as many. Here you see Blockfolio and you see Fashion Nova as well, just with Mayweather. But Mayweather, one of the statements that he said, just coming out, just building up the fight, right? It says here, I'm fighting a YouTuber who thinks he's a real fighter. Mayweather said in Showtime's June 4th interview, and I'm getting crazy money for it. I've already made 30 million just building up to the fight. Just to build up, I've already made 30 million. I believe per pay-per-view, I believe Floyd Mayweather was getting 50 cents a buy and Logan Paul was getting 10 cents a buy. I believe those were the actual numbers. Either way, crazy amount of money that he just made for just a simple, easy fight, right? His trunks for the board logos from partners Ethereum Max, Fashion Nova, and its offshoot Nova Men, Limitless X, a marketplace selling health supplements, and Smiles, a CBD brand. Created by Mayweather. Okay, there you go. So, man, a lot of money to be made on here. And then here it talks about, right, Paul sponsorship. And one of them was actually Atari. Atari guys getting more into the crypto game. So we see Atari, we see Blockfolio, we see Ethereum Max. So crypto getting more and more out there, right? More advertisements going on right now for the cryptocurrency world. All right, so we've been seeing that. What's going on, TC? Yeah, I've been off, man. It's been pretty busy with life. But yeah, what's going on, Brent? So, guys, either way, a lot of money to be made on this fight that both fighters made, especially Floyd Money Mayweather, right? He's calling it a legal bank robbery. Now, in other news, we have El Salvador that accepted Bitcoin. So it is the first country to actually accept a cryptocurrency. All right. And if we actually let me Google. I'm not going to get too deep into this. Let's go to Google. Let's Google El Salvador's currency, I guess. And this is what you actually find. I could just put El Salvador, and it should give me the currency on here. There you go. So when you Google El Salvador on Google, the currency shows Bitcoin and the US dollars. And obviously this is trending right now. So what does this mean for the central banks? When you want to exchange, you could just basically do it right from your phone. You go to El Salvador and pretty much everywhere that you're going to be going through, right? They should be accepting Bitcoin. But however, guys, El Salvador, it's a third world country. Okay. They're not a country that they have a lot of money. I believe in just the GDP values around 27 billion that they sell in consumers and goods. So it's not that much, and it is a third world country. However, I think it's a step forward for El Salvador to actually try to get more tourists and business into their country. But I don't see this really being a big boom for Bitcoin. Okay. If Bitcoin drops down close to 30 again, I may have to scoop a whole one. I'm hesitant. Completely agree, Big Boy. I think Bitcoin will recover. It's just right now we're in that bear market and Bitcoin just keeps on dropping. But El Salvador, the Bitcoin maximalists, they're talking a lot about El Salvador and how good this is for Bitcoin. But again, right? Yes, they accept Bitcoin, but can you really go around buying things with Bitcoin? You can't. Bitcoin is meant more for you to hold it, right? They're not really gonna go to El Salvador and spend Bitcoin unless that they want to go ahead and probably buy a property, buy a car. But besides that, they're not going to be spending their Bitcoin. Just wanted to say hi and show support. Okay, December Bitcoin, appreciate you, man. So that's my take, right, with Bitcoin. I just don't see Bitcoin really rising all that much with this news. And obviously, we didn't see it rise that much with the El Salvador news. Bitcoin right now currently at $35,000. Okay. And in the last 7 days, it's actually gone down 3%. So really hasn't been doing much. I believe it had touched 38K and then it dropped down. So the news really not helping out that much. We're just in a bear market. And I think just going to take a couple of months, maybe a month or two for the market to start recovering. Dogecoin down to 31 cents. And Dogecoin, right, with the Coinbase news, really didn't do much. And it's funny because everyone that was calling it for Dogecoin and Coinbase, they're not really tweeting anything about it, right? It's like they just forgot about it. Um, Either way, this is why investment is so important. What I'm going to show you next is the inflation rate, right? Inflation, guys, has gone up 5% in the United States alone, and in other countries, it has gone up even more. So let me show you guys this graph that deals with inflation. This is pretty crazy, right? So the global inflation rates. So we have Japan is actually under, all right, 0.4%. So Japan, obviously, they've been doing very well handling inflation. And what does Japan have? They deal a lot with crypto, right? Switzerland, Australia, 1.1%. And let's go down, right? Canada, 3.4%, US, 5%. And look at this, right? It's crazy. Russia at 6%, Venezuela almost at 3,000%. We all know that Venezuela is a country right now that it is in ruins, right? A lot of Venezuelans are basically going over to Colombia. I'm surprised I don't have Colombia on this list. I would love to check out Colombia, how much they're doing. But of course, Venezuela country right now is completely unstable. A lot of Venezuelans actually coming here to South Florida. All right. I've been seeing a lot more Venezuelans out here in South Florida. Miami is a diversified city. All right. It's mostly a lot of Cubans, but lately we've just been seeing more and more Venezuelans come over here. And I think what a lot of them are doing in Venezuela, they're just cashing out all of their properties, all of their assets, and moving down over here. Or if not, they're taking it over to Colombia. If they're trying to find a job and they're trying to survive, they're just leaving to Colombia. So Argentina's actually surprised me at 46.3%. But either way, guys, US right now is at 5% inflation rate, right? So what does this mean? Is you go, you buy your water, you buy your groceries, your milk, your gas, and the consumer price index, right, which is for the prices of goods and services, has gone up 5% all the way to housing. So imagine everything's up 5%, but it's really up 10% because on your paycheck it doesn't reflect 5% more. If anything, you're really earning 5% less to buy all your goods and services out there, right? So 5%, guys, is where we stand at right now. This news just coming out, and this sucks because inflation will be going higher. I have been talking about this since probably January, February about inflation, and now the news is coming up that it's 5%. But I believe by the end of this year, we could probably be seeing maybe 8%, 9%. Because remember, right, we had the pandemic, we had the stimulus packages coming out, the relief packages, and also minimum wage will be $15 from here on out to the year 2025. So minimum wage, everyone getting paid $15 an hour is not solving anything. Instead, is diminishing the dollar. So that's what's going to be coming down the line. And this is why it is so important to invest. Because if you just have your money, right, sitting at a bank account, your grandma, right? Talk to your grandma, your parents, because if they have their money just sitting in a bank account in a savings, it's not doing much. You're earning probably 1% on a savings account. But in crypto and other investments, you're actually seeing your money grow. Just imagine this, right? Imagine if you have a retirement account, your 401k, let's say you have $600,000 or $400,000 there to spend right when you're 55 or 65, the year retirement. That's not a lot of money because inflation just keeps going more and more up. Or if you get to retire and you're looking at, I don't know, $4,000, $5,000 a month on your retirement, if you have like a pension plan, imagine by the time you're 55 or 65 when you retire, it's like, it's not much. It's crazy. Look at how much we pay for a bottle of water sold at the gas station or a candy bar. Food in general is sky high, and if you eat healthy and don't grow it yourself, pretty much, right? Annual pay raises are not coming close to keeping up with the cost of living increases. So I know, right, where I work at Brent, I work for the county. Sometimes we get a cost of living raise, not all the time. They haven't talked about a cost of living raise at all. However, I'm pretty sure that don't even know that inflation is up 5%. So will we get one being county workers? I'm not sure. Maybe. But how about everyone else that's actually in a private business, right? Do you think your private business will actually give you a raise? I don't think so. Some will, some won't. Now we have companies like Chipotle, for example, they have raised up their prices and they're blaming it on the cost of minimum wage. Let me see if I could actually find that article, right? They're blaming it on minimum wage. Here you go. So this is one of the things that's going to happen, right? This is the very first business basically making headlines on inflation, but they're blaming it on minimum wage. Chipotle is raising menu prices and blaming it on employee costs. Why? Because the employee cost will be going to $15 an hour. So let me read this second paragraph. Chipotle announced in May that workers will receive an average payment of $15 an hour by the end of June. Okay. So I'm going to leave it at that. And this is why they are raising their prices. Again, guys, this is why it's good to invest your money. You invest in Dogecoin, you invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum. Right now, they are under, right? But we are expecting it to grow because even Dogecoin is infinite amount, right? It is at an inflationary decreasing rate of an amount, right? Is nothing compared to the dollar. I believe Dogecoin's inflation rate this year will be, what was it? Was it 3.6%, 3.9%? And then next year should be, I think 3.4, 3.3 every year is going to be decreasing. And at the same time, what is Dogecoin doing, right? Is actually gaining every single year, the amount. Hopefully it keeps on rising. That 2 to 4% cost of living has been forever lost. I haven't gotten one a cost of living raise. Let's see if I do. Again, each company is different. Now, if you guys don't really know what I'm talking about, living raise, right? Let's go back to Google, and I believe it's by the year 2025. So look at this title. I didn't even see this title. Bank of America says it will boost minimum wage to 25 an hour by 2025. Bank of America said it raising the minimum hourly wage it pays employee to 25 by the year of 2025. So Bank of America actually not even going to $15. They're going straight to $25 an hour. Damn. Raising the federal minimum wage to 15 by 2025 will lift the pay of 32 million workers. That's a lot of people. All right. Of course, then here it goes up to the stats. So minimum wage right now is at $7.25 per hour. And of course, it differs by several states, but the federal minimum wage at $7 in 2025. The wage act of 2021, which phases in the $15 minimum wage by 2025, would raise the earnings of 32 million workers or 21% of the workforce. Again, guys, let's talk about inflation. So I think, right, inflation right now is not so bad. Let me turn on my light actually, because it's pretty dark over here. Inflation right now is not so bad. It's 5%. That is a lot. Again, so deduct another 5% from your paycheck. You always want to double the amount. But I think in another 2 years, inflation will be higher. All right, because this is the first year that we're going through with the relief packages, unemployment, minimum wage by 2025. So I think by for sure 2025, inflation will be just fucking crazy. Okay. And it sucks because we kind of did this to ourselves, right? By everyone going out there to vote, they voted yes for the minimum wage. It's not going to help us. It's going to help people that are in minimum wage, I guess. But in the long run, by 2025, what are these companies doing? Like Chipotle, they're raising up their prices. I'm in the private sector. They don't give us a cost of living raises, but they give us annual raises. Annual raises act like a cost of living adjustment, but it's not much as inflation. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, Brent. Because what is that? What is the average annual raise? 3%, right? 3% if you're lucky. An average company, good company, a better company, right, will be 5%. Um, and then you get annual raises, but it comes to a point where if you've been working for them for 15 years, 10 years, they're no longer going to give you a raise. But let's say right there you're still getting your annual raises. It's probably what, 3% raises, 5% raises if you're lucky. So yeah, it's either canceling each other out, or if anything, you're actually under, right? And at the same time, it's like, man, it's like all these other people are getting raises from 7.25 to $15 an hour. But how about you that you're getting paid already $20 or $30 an hour? Your company's not going to give you another $5, $6, $7, $8 raise, right? Unless it's for Bank of America, right? Shout out to Bank of America because they're actually raising all their employees' prices. So that's pretty cool. 2% of the last 2% the last 2 years for my company. So you see, so Brent's getting 2% annual raises. Inflation's up 5%. Bro, math is just not adding up. Um, Knowledge I started looking into a few weeks back, but was distracted. Seems like a good project. I'm not sure there. Oh, RSR. I don't know anything about RSR. People keep blaming people who they forget is still unemployed, but companies need to do more to support their workers. People keep blaming people who they forget is still unemployed, but companies still need to more people. Companies need to do more to support their workers. I completely agree with you, right? Company doesn't care about you. Agree. And but at the same time, right? Now, Maxine, this is not directed to you. We could sit and and complain about our jobs, but at the same time, is how many people go home and don't want to take an extra course, don't want to go home and work on themselves, don't want to go home and pick up a book. They just want to go home and complain about their job and go back to work, complain about their job. It's like if your company's not doing enough for you, then it is time for you that you reach your breaking point. Say, you know what, man, this is not for me. There is very good companies out there that I've talked to. Friends and people that I'm acquainted with, and they tell me very good things about their companies and private business and how they take care of them. And then there's other private businesses that they just do not care about you, right? And even me, like I work at the jailhouse for Miami, and it's a rough setting, bro. It's a very rough setting. And of course, one day I would love to get out, but that's why I'm trying to pick up more stuff, pick up more books, trying to see what other courses I'm going to get into, and actually doing the work, getting your hands dirty, and actually doing the work to try to move forward. But either way, guys, this is why investing is so important because inflation will get worse. Okay. And I feel like not many people are talking about what is going on right now with inflation. So, one last time, let me pull up this chart on where we're at with inflation and look at the other countries, right? So US at 5%. And this is for CPI inflation, right? Which is just basically, guys, consumer goods and services. Japan is under, Hong Kong. You got China at 1.3%, Saudi Arabia 5.3%, and Argentina 46.3%. And again, Venezuela 3,000%, which their country is just completely destabilized, 2,941. Now, one of the good graphs that I wanted to show you, and guys, this is Charlie Bilelo. If you don't follow him, go ahead and follow him on Twitter. He puts some great information out there. Okay. Actually, I may even ring the bell on him because he has some great stuff. Now, I was actually looking at this chart, right? At a very similar chart yesterday. And then I said, oh, damn, he actually put one up. So you have your crypto, right? Crypto's down under. But check this out. Just look at Netflix alone. How much Netflix has gone up, right? 38.1% annualized return. And on the last 30 year, right? 30-year total return, we're looking at 46,611% from IPO date 2002, guys. When you invest in stocks, you want to invest in the heavy hitters, right? So you got Netflix, you got Monster Beverage Corp. I'm actually surprised they're even all the way up there at 37.6% annual return. It's crazy. I did not know that, right? You have Amazon. And of course, you want to invest on other companies that gives you dividends. For example, right, Coca-Cola, Apple. Those are great companies to be with because you're going to be getting money back. But either way, then you have these monster companies that you want to actually invest in, right? So there's a great chart. You have Amazon sitting at 37.6% tied up with the monster beverage company. And then you have other companies, guys, NVIDIA, Pool Corp, Cerner Corp, ResMed Inc., Microchip Technology, Oracle, Starbucks Corporation. I'm actually surprised Starbucks is still so high up there. I remember just a couple of years ago, right? Starbucks was in every single corner. They have shut down, but they're still a huge company. You even have Ross stores up here. Apple number 22. And don't be surprised if you don't see Tesla up here because Tesla has been a company that it has fluctuated a lot. Okay. So, however, Tesla is an amazing company. And of course, Tesla will be up there. And we do expect Tesla stock to be going up. So, talking about Tesla, the new car came up, and that is the Tesla Model S. Let me put a picture up for it. I'm not gonna play no video for it, but the Tesla Plaid Model X. Let's pull up this picture of this car because we were expecting for this car to actually be able to mine crypto, right? This is a perfect picture right here. We were expecting for this car to actually be able to mine crypto, and it still can't. We were expecting for it to mine Dogecoin or even to mine Bitcoin, but most likely Dogecoin because of the whole going green and cancel culture for Bitcoin that Tesla released out there. So you're still not able to mine Dogecoin. However, there is a competitor that we have to be on the lookout for. And where did I put that competitor's link at? Okay, there you go. And this competitor, guys, is called Daymak. And they're actually working on an electric vehicle that, when it's parked, is able to mine cryptocurrency. So let me show you this, right? This is pretty cool. Tesla competitor becomes the first to mine Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum with parked electric cars. Now, obviously, I think that Tesla will jump into this and compete, right? And how much can this give you? Let's talk about it, right? There's so many ads right now. A Canadian electric car can now double as a cryptocurrency mining device for Bitcoin and Dogecoin. So let me read that again. A Canadian electric car can now double as a cryptocurrency mining device for Bitcoin and Dogecoin, right? What happened? Daymak Inc., a Canadian electric vehicle manufacturer, has announced that its upcoming Spiritus electric car will be capable of mining cryptocurrencies while parked. This is the car. Kind of looks like one of those three wheels Raptors T-Rex, right? The Daymak Spiritus will utilize the company's patented Daymak Nebula cryptocurrency infrastructure to mine cryptocurrencies, making it the first car in history with mining hardware and cryptocurrency technology programmed into the user interface. Now, this is something, guys, that is really not hard to do. The feature is really going to contain that all of these vehicles have a digital wallet on them. And think about it. Anytime that you pass a toll, you could actually pay even maybe a drive-through, right? You could just go through the drive-through, get your bag, and probably automatically sync it with your car to just take out your money, right? Just click on the in-dash and have it, taken from your car, from your vehicle. So that is pretty good news. And that's coming from the Daymak car company. When would this car be released? I'm not really sure. Let me see if there's a date, right? Okay, this is actually going somewhere else. So let me see how it works. There you go. According to the company, every Spiritus vehicle will be a node on the blockchain and will include Daymak Nebula Miner and Nebula Wallet. Okay, so on a blockchain, right? When they say node, so just think about like a spider web, all right? And then each node, think about it as a computer that talks to every single computer, all right? And that will be a node. So each car will act as that computer, as a node on the blockchain. Spiritus is a fifth model in the Avenue series and will launch in 2023. Customers can pre-order the car by paying with the regular fiat currency or cryptocurrencies, including Dogecoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Bitcoin. So it's funny, they didn't talk about them mining Cardano, but they're going to be accepting Cardano. So I'm pretty sure it'll give you the option of mine Cardano as well. The Spiritus car is for those who want more in life, and we are committed to putting our customers ahead of the curve. We envision a future where your highway tolls, what I just spoke about, your parking, and your drive-through order will be paid directly on the fly with crypto. And I didn't read this article before. I did not. But I expected drive-through to be in there, guys, because it's common sense. Think about it. Now you're going to go to McDonald's. Hey, let me get the number one, the Big Mac with a Dr. Pepper. Grab your order. And I guess they're going to ask you, do you want to pay right with your card? Do you want to pay with your digital wallet? Yes. You probably click on your in-dash and that's it. Who knows how it's going to work? Will they have a certain scanner like a toll? I have no idea. Your online bills and your banking can be handheld through the same software platform paid in crypto. And whereas most vehicles are depreciating while they sit in your garage, damn, the Nebula Miner will make you money while your Spiritus is parked. The potential applications are limitless. That's a hell of a way to think about it. Biochi envisions that by 2023, the world will be in the midst of the blockchain revolution and every Spiritus car will be making its owner money. I love that damn sentence, right? Biochi envisions that by 2023, the world will be in the midst of the blockchain revolution and every Spiritus car will be making its owner money. 2023, the blockchain revolution. I could agree with that 100%. Everyone will be paying with the crypto by then. And we are building these cars with that in mind. Added Biochi, Daymak Spiritus is more than a car. That's fucking awesome, bro. I love it. At least, any thoughts on Polygon? I don't have no thoughts on Polygons right now. Inflation up, good time to buy Doge. So yes, guys, it's pretty amazing right now what is going on, right, in the cryptocurrency world. The cryptocurrency market is down. However, guys, the future is here. All right, the future is changing. 2023 is right around the corner. 2025 is right around the corner. 2010 was right around the corner. I know you guys remember 2010, right? Just time is just right, just speeding by, zooming by. And the older you get, the faster time actually passes by. So we're all here, guys, for a good cause. We're all here to make bank, to make money. So just keep on investing, all right? Look more into the stock market. Probably look more into day trading and, probably getting on some courses because I'm going to be doing the same thing. Start picking up more books, start becoming more knowledgeable, guys. Let go of the Netflix controller. Let go of Call of Duty and Fortnite, right? All of that stuff is cool, but always keep it to a certain limit. Start picking up a book, start picking up a course. Do something to actually better yourself, all right? Start chasing excellence. The future is here, guys. It is coming. Inflation is going to be something that's going to be big and it's going to mess up a lot of people. Social Security is probably going to be gone, right, by the time that most of us retire. So let's see what happens. But either way, guys, I appreciate all of you guys being on the live stream. I just wanted to get on the stream and just cover some of the information that has been going on out there. And, I felt like inflation is just a very big topic. And due to inflation, this is the reason why it's so important for us to actually invest. Okay, people will start getting paid $15 an hour. You already saw the website that I showed you, right? The news that talks about Chipotle on how they're raising up the prices to actually cover the employee costs. And a lot of companies are going to be doing this. So just keep that in mind. Either way, guys, appreciate all of you guys for being on the live stream. Be blessed. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Remember, we have a YouTuber, you have a friend. And always remember, bro, stay alpha.